What's going on, everybody? It's your boy Neko Darius, and we are back playing NASCAR Thunder 2004. Well, we're in there. We're leading the rookie standings. We've got one win already in the bank. We did pretty well at Texas, and if you haven't watched that video, make sure you go back and watch that video before you watch this one. I'll just tell you now, it was a pretty good race. Car was hooked up. Also, we're getting ready for a restrictor plate, and we've got some things in team management that we have to go over. Let's go ahead and dive on in. First and foremost, sponsorship is about to run out. We got 2 more races with our current sponsors, which means Talladega, and I think the next one after that, and then will be an unsponsored car. So hopefully we'll see some good sponsors come through that will be willing to sponsor our ride. Currently we make $163,000. I would like to make more. As far as the garage goes, as you guys are well aware of, some things have been in progress. We're still building a brand new chassis, 6 more races until that is done. We've got the engines coming through and doing what they're due best. But we also got the body shop, aka the fabrication shop, that is in. So we're going to go ahead and build our first one. Since the chassis is going to be built in 6 races, I'm going to go ahead and try to pair that up, that new chassis, with a new body. It's going to be not the most or not the best, but at $59,000 to build a brand new body with a lot more downforce, I think that would be a better idea. For now, that way I can just pair it up with a brand new car in 6 more races time. So we're just going to go ahead and knock that out right now, and we'll kind of look at that in the future as a longer term project. Once the new chassis is done, once the new body is done, we can do that. Now we're going to go ahead and look at how much we have in the bank. $694,000 I don't believe is enough to pay for a brand new engine shop at this point. So unfortunately, we're just going to have to keep running with the 2 engines that we have. It's the price of business, apparently. Let's go ahead and take a look back and let's save this real quick. Let's go back to the calendar and see what's next after Talladega. So after Dega, it's Martinsville Speedway. I'm not going to repair the car body for the for what we have, because we have a short track, and then we got the Pontiac Excitement 400 right after. We got 2 short tracks in a short period of time. I'm going to save the bodies and the equipment that we just used, the 84 condition stuff, which is, you know, car chassis number 1, car engine number 2, and body number 1. I'm gonna save those for the short tracks. We've seen what happens at Bristol. It's hard to keep a car in order at those tracks, and I definitely feel like we're gonna struggle at those tracks after Talladega. So we're gonna go ahead and just nix doing any repairs or overhauls for now. That way we can focus on those 2 coming up in the next few episodes. Let's go ahead and head towards Talladega. I'll see you guys at the track on the track for qualifying. Long laps there, it's just like Daytona. So hopefully we'll have a decent starting position. I'm not expecting something blowing everybody out the water, but we are bringing the brand new stuff to the track. I'll see you guys there. We've got as much speed as we're gonna have.
To the car.
35th. Well, that's actually about where I expected it. I expected our car to be pretty low. The gear ratio is not the same as the gear ratio was at Daytona, so I did feel like the car was going to have some problems. It's okay. I'm pretty sure we'll just kind of keep drafting. We'll stay within the pack, and we'll move our way up. Let's go ahead and get on into the pre-race festivities. I'm looking forward to this race, and I definitely believe that we'll actually have a car at the end of the race, as long as I don't accidentally manipulate the cautions here, that could potentially walk out with another winner. See you guys there.
The NASCAR Winston Cup Series visits the famous Talladega Superspeedway today for the Aaron's 499. This is Joe Moore and Barney Hall for MRN, and we're live to bring you all the action. We should be in for quite a show today, Barney.
Some drivers will tell you that finishing with their car in one piece here is just as good as a win. The close racing makes it very exciting for the fans, but very nerve-wracking for the drivers.
Rusty Wallace is currently in the top 10 in points.
You know, all these guys are very happy with their top 10 season so far. Hopefully they can mount a charge that will pick them up some more points on the leaders.
2002 was a breakout year for Kurt Busch and his Roush Racing team.
That it was. With 3 wins and 10 top 10 finishes, he showed that he's one of the rising stars in NASCAR.
The 53 car has had some run-ins recently with Ricky Craven,
A little bumping now and then is okay. They just need to make sure it doesn't get any more serious.
Gentlemen, start your engines.
It's got to get it up to speed.
Number 16 is still there. That's another rearview mirror. 3 wide. Hold that line. Clear.
Jamie McMurray had a really electric start. He went, I didn't.
The 22 car is still there. Someone got by you. Let's go after it. Clear on both sides.
Didn't that mean the 26? Oh well, it's whatever. 18 laps to kind of like figure this all out here.
Number 22, it's up high. The 22 car is still there. Number 17 is gaining on you. Still there.
I can't even pass the 26 car. Is that Dale Jr. behind me?
You're 4 seconds off the lead. Stay smooth. You can catch it. Still there. Number 22 is still there. The 22 car is still there. Hold it steady. 3 wide. Still there. Oh yeah. Great pass, buddy. Clear all around. Right side. Try to keep him behind you. Halfway on fuel. Still there. Hold your line. It's still there.
I'm really getting pushed by Dale Jr. He's pushing me.
Still there. Way to get around him, buddy.
I'm gonna need track position, guys. So what I'm thinking is that we'll take right sides first,
Keep an eye on your mirror. He's not
and then we'll go left sides. But I've got to be as aggressive as possible getting on the pit road. I wanted him to pass me so I could try to share draft with him. Maybe if I work with Junior, he'll pull me to the front. Or maybe I'll get the run of a freaking lifetime. Holy crap, I slingshotted him.
Hey, that's where the nose spot. Keep big. Clear.
Okay, I guess I'll work with Jerry Nadeau. Pontiac on Pontiac here.
Right side.
Got several cars coming down pit road already.
Number 42 just bumped you.
Several cars now pull off the racetrack.
I saw the 42 and knew I needed to pit right then. Also, I knew we weren't going to make another lap at that rate.
This is the race
So here we go.
to see who will win the race off pit road.
Here we come. We're in. Right sides only.
Work on this car. It looks like they're going to change 2 tires. Looking for other adjustments. I don't see any. 1 can of fuel's going in. Will there be a second can? No, there won't.
Go, go. Come out.
That was a clean stop. No mistakes. Just what this team needed.
And I'm ahead of the 42 now.
Track, you're clear. Going inside. You gained another position with that pass. We got some cars headed down pit road. All clear, buddy.
So the problem is that we're kind of short still. It's still lap 7. So that means I'd be pitting kind of late. A large part of me doesn't want to pit as late as, you know, lap 14, but we just might have no choice.
Got one outside.
But it looks like the 2-tire strat actually kind of sort of worked out because we were in the back and now we're going to be here in the top 10. So maybe the strategy worked. I've got to keep blocking off the 25 car and the 48 so I can keep getting pushed from behind. That way I can stay with Ryan Newman and them.
You need to pick it up about 2.5 seconds on the leader. 10, buddy. 10 laps to go. We're halfway home.
I think Newman's officially my friend, guys.
Got one outside. Easy on the bumping, buddy. You're clear.
That was close. That was close. I almost got sent by Jimmy.
Race leader's got 3 seconds on you.
So the timing of the pit stop is going to have to be important. We're losing Newman. That's fine. I'm okay with that. It's because the guys behind me keep changing lanes because they know I'm slow and they're trying to pass me. It's through sheer willpower that I'm staying ahead at this rate.
Stay with it. We'll get that back. Okay, we're clear. Take a look at the fuel gauge.
That's a little tight scheme. Holy crap. That's a throwback reminder for me. I've got to pit this time.
You're almost out of gas. Got one outside. We're off the pace. Everything okay? You're not making any friends out there.
In an attempt to try to hustle the car onto pit road, he's been caught speeding, and when he gets to his
I got hit by the 25.
we're gonna hold him for a
The 25 car hit me.
What a tough break. And now the crew begins their work down the far end of pit road. They're gonna go around, change 2 tires. The crew's telling me 2 tires and 1.5 cans of fuel. This should be a fairly quick stop on this end of pit road.
Let me go. Let me go.
You're clear. Step on it. Lead cars are bidding.
If it wasn't for Joe Nemechek hitting me.
Number 25 is outside. The 25 car is looking right. Clear on both sides.
He was trying to put me out the way because, you know, I held him up throughout that last stint. So I feel like that was him trying to get his payback. But it's fine. We'll hold him up again.
Couple top 5 cars are on their way into the pit.
Nothing like a little adversity to make the race interesting, right, guys? I wish he would come left.
Keep hitting those marks. Leader's about 5 seconds ahead. Got one down low. You put another behind you. Clear all around.
We would have been running a lot further ahead had it not been for Joe Nemechek. We would have probably been in that little cluster there. Probably not in the lead, all things considered, because our car is just not fast enough, but we definitely would have been, you know, back with Ryan Newman at the least. I'll let Tony get in front of me, but with Joe Nemechek being behind, after he hit my car those extra 1 mile over the speed limit coming on the pit road, nah. Nemechek, you just sit back there, buddy. And then why did it take my pit crew like 12 seconds to just do left side tires? Like they forgot what they were doing out there. I'm sitting here driving in my mirror more than anything else. If I let Nemechek go by, I'm pretty sure I'm gonna get left behind.
The 25 car is coming left.
The 4 car blew up, but doesn't have any real impact on the standings here. And I can see Jamie McMurray behind me, so I needed this 8th place finish because Jamie Mack is just outside the top 10. Another solid finish for the team.
The yellow flag didn't fly at all in this one.
Well, that's good news for all these race teams because that can mean one thing: no major wrecks.
The Nikon car finished in the top 10.
Top 10s are sometimes just as hard to get as a win. That whole team did a great job.
The 53 car has begun a new rivalry on the racetrack.
I'm not sure how all this got started, but now that they have a little history on the track, it'll be something to watch in the weeks ahead.
We're out of time here at MRN. We hope you enjoyed today's race, and we'll see you next time.
All right, so another race in the books. Sponsors are happy. Team sponsor, driver sponsor, all that. So we actually wound up with $898,000 because again, we didn't actually spend any money heading into this one outside of building a brand new car body that will be ready in now 5 races to coincide with the new chassis. We also have enough money now to actually splurge on that engine shop. I think I'll wait until after the 2 short tracks we got coming up before we actually do a big purchase like that, just to make sure we have money left over in case things go bad at these short tracks. And again, short track racing is tough. In case you missed it, Rusty Wallace won, Sterling Marlin, Mark Martin, Dale Jarrett, Ryan Newman rounded out your top 5, Jeff Burton, Jimmy Johnson, me in 8th, Joe Nemechek, and then Tony Stewart are your top 10. Ricky Rudd was 11th, Michael Waltrip was 12th, Jamie McMurray was 13th, which is why I was glad I didn't decide to lose a spot to Joe Nemechek, although he should have been able to pass me. Although I'm going to remember that next time I have an opportunity to, by the way. But Jamie Murray finished 13th, Jeff Gordon was 14th, Matt Kenseth was 15th. Jeremy Mayfield, Kurt Busch, Bobby Labonte, Ward Burton, as well as Taylor Labonte rounded out your top 20. And then a little bit further down, some notables. Kevin Harvick finished 23rd. Dale Jr. started 41st and finished 27th. I was running around him when I did my first pit stop. And after that first pit stop, I pretty much left him behind. So not sure what was up with Dale Jr., but he got left back there in 27th and wasn't even a factor in the win today, which is huge for anybody else. As you guys have probably noticed, Ricky Craven was down in 32nd, and anybody else is pretty much just, useless at this point. So they're just cannon fodder. On to the next one. Let's go back to the race shop. All right, we're back at the shop. Martinsville is up next. We've got some work to do, but it's okay. As far as the standings go, it's still really close in the points right now, except for 10th now is 101 back. Jimmy Johnson is 99 back in 9th place. Nothing has really happened at the top yet. I think it's still Mark Martin, Ryan Newman, Tony Stewart, Dale Jarrett, and Jeff Gordon are your top 5, which is pretty huge. With ours, we did move a little bit on the scale here, but not too much. We actually needed to finish ahead of Matt Kenseth and or lead a lap in order to move up. But we're still back there in 17th with Jamie McMurray still holding back in the 20th position. I'm horrible at math, so I'm not even going to attempt that, but I do know that we've still got some leeway over him, but not a lot. We've got work to do. We'll do all that work in the next episode. Martinsville is next. I'm looking forward to it. Make sure you hit that like and subscribe button if you liked today's video. I didn't manipulate anything in this race unintentionally by causing a caution. This was an all organic race, so kudos to me for that one. Finally, I did not sit here and get a caution at the wrong time that somehow made the game act like it just did not know what it was doing. So it was good to run that race in its entirety with no yellows. My hands hurt, but it'll be fine. I'll be fine. I'll see you guys next time here on the channel. We upload Mondays, Wednesdays, Thursdays, and with a live stream on Fridays. Be easy, everybody. I'll see you guys soon.